Horseshoe Mob Podcast, taking it higher every Tuesday night. Yeah, you know the time, 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking Colts, talking life, yeah, we set the tone. If you rockin' with the mob, then you not alone. Step in the booth, yeah, the energy loud. Horseshoe Mob, we be reppin' for the crowd, from the field to the mic, yeah, we break it all down. Blue blood running, got the city on sound. We don't just talk, man, we bring that heat. Hot takes hitting like a 2-minute drill on repeat. Every topic, every angle, yeah, we keep it real. If it's Coast talk, then you know the deal. Tuesday nights, yeah, we lock it in. 9:30 sharp, let the show begin. From the fans to the squad, yeah, we build that bond. Hit the live chat heavy, yeah, we going strong. Yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we bring that fire. Horseshoe Mob Podcast, taking it higher every Tuesday night. Yeah, you know the time, 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking Colts, talking life, yeah, we set the tone. If you rockin' with the mob, then you not alone. Underdog spirit, but we moving elite. From the trenches to the spotlight, now we can't be beat. Game changers on the mic, yeah, we calling the place. Turn a regular convo to a viral wave. It's more than a pie, yeah, it's family ties. Real talk only, we don't deal in disguise. From Shreveport roots to the worldwide screen. Horseshoe Mob moving like a well-oiled team. So tap in, don't miss when we go live. Every Tuesday night, man, you feel that vibe. Hit subscribe, join the movement, don't wait. Cause the mob stay hot, yeah, we set the pace. Yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we bring that fire. Horseshoe Mob Podcast, taking it higher every Tuesday night. Yeah, you know the time, 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking Colts, talking life, yeah, we set the tone. If you rockin' with the mob, then you not alone. Step in the booth, yeah, the energy loud. Horseshoe Mob, we be reppin' for the crowd, from the field to the mic, yeah, we break it all down. Blue blood running, got the city on sound. We don't just talk, man, we bring that heat. Hot takes hitting like a 2-minute drill on repeat. Every topic, every angle, yeah, we keep it real. If it's Coast talk, then you know the deal. Tuesday nights, yeah, we lock it in. 9:30 sharp, let the show begin. From the fans to the squad, yeah, we build that bond. Hit the live chat heavy, yeah, we going strong. Yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we yeah, we live, yeah, we live, yeah, we bring that fire. Horseshoe Mob Podcast, taking it higher every Tuesday night. Yeah, you know the time, 9:30 Eastern, we in our prime. Talking Colts, talking life, yeah, we set the tone. If you rockin' with the mob, then you not alone. Underdog spirit, but we moving elite. From the trenches to the spotlight, now we can't be beat. Game changers on the mic, yeah, we calling the place. Turn a regular convo to a viral wave. It's more than a pie, yeah, it's family ties. Real talk only, we don't deal in disguise. From Shreveport roots to the worldwide screen. Horseshoe Mob moving like a well-oiled team. So tap in, don't miss when we go live. Every Tuesday night, man, you feel that vibe. Hit subscribe, join the movement, don't wait. Cause the mob stay hot, yeah, we set the pace.
What an intro. The Horseshoe Mob intro, that is. Welcome back to a new episode of the Horseshoe Mob Podcast, and I have my co-host here with me, Mr. Austin Cook. How are you doing, my guy? I know you had some games today, and it seemed like everything went well.
Yeah, we came up short, but it was fun. It's always fun to get out there and play a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm pretty good, man. I would say I'm half and half on being excited for the season, but based off my record, I got to be somewhat, extremely excited because I got us going 7-3, and you have us going 8-2. So I guess I'm excited, and also a little bit under the weather, but I can make it through this episode without being too disruptive to the show. So yeah, man, it's Tuesday night. We're back on for another episode of our second half of our schedule release for this schedule, where the first half didn't do us any justice for us having the strength of schedule being at the top half of our schedule versus the latter part of our schedule, which is pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but pretty manageable to finish off the season strong and possibly make a run at winning the division, getting a better seed. Therefore, it's a possibility that the Colts could do the things that we haven't done in a long time, which is make the playoffs. That's first and
Yeah.
foremost, making the playoff and winning the division as well too. So, how you feeling about that? Finally, at least at some
Yeah. I
point.
mean, yeah, our strength of schedule is one of the easier ones in the league. So I think we have a solid team. Uh, I mean, there's a few holes, but solid team overall. So yeah, I think like why not this year? Why can't we win the division for the first time in too long? Why can't we make the playoffs for the first time in too long?
It's been a long. I mean, because what, 2020, right?
Yeah, we made it with Philip the first time,
It was 11 and
2020.
5,
Yeah,
11, 11 and 5. Yeah, it's the COVID year. Yeah, we won 11 and 5 with, no one in the stands.
yeah,
And since that moment, we've been, changing quarterbacks. We had another head coach, etc. Now it's time to make another run at that playoff, and another run at winning the division. Man, we haven't won that in since 2014. It's about time, man. It is about time.
yeah,
It's getting old. Us Colts not winning the division. Come on. I think right now the Texans is second in the winning division. I think they like 7. Right now I think we're still at 9. And so it's not one of those things where you want our division foes to catch up to our lead at 9 for the ALC South. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into the show. Hey Kim, it's good to be back on the show, Kim and Teresa. What's up? Let's go ahead and get into it while we're here. But why we're here is because of our sponsorship, and it is fanbattlesports.com, where you can download us on Substack and you can subscribe to the network and catch all the past episodes. You can catch all the articles that was written on there. And again, you will see some merchandise where you can purchase and support the Horseshoe Mob brand. We appreciate all the support that's been given thus far for the 3 or 4 years we've been going strong. And if you're on Facebook, if you're on X and Twitch, all the other social medias, give us a follow, give us a comment, reshare, all the above. And also, if you're on YouTube, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, where you can continue supporting all the shows each week, all the content that we post daily. Thank you guys for your support, but it's all because of fanbattlesports.com. Let's go ahead and get into the show, guys. It's been a lot of circulation rumors around social media, mainly on X right now, where they're saying that this guy, Deebo Samuel, a former Niners, former commander as well, could be a great fit or a good fit for this Colts offense, a Colts team. Austin and the chat, how you feeling about adding this guy to the fold? Veteran guy, wouldn't cost too much because he didn't do a whole lot with the Commanders last year. And injuries has been a problem for him for the past couple of years. But adding this guy, a veteran guy who's seen a lot of football, I think he's been in the Super Bowl twice. He's seen a lot of, he's seen wins. He's seen NFC championships. But adding him to the fold to this team and the offense.
yeah. I mean, at this point, like you said, it's not going to be an expensive contract. I feel like I think it would be good for him to come in as like a mentor to a Josh Downs, to a Burks, because I think both of those guys can play similarly to him, to
Yeah.
what he has done in the past. So like as long as he's healthy, yes, he can make an impact on the field, but he can also make an impact on two young wide receivers' futures. So if we brought him in, I think it would be solid. Like it would be a good move. Do I think we're gonna do it? Probably not, just based off past things. But do I think it would be a good move? Yes.
You think because Chris Ballard does not make those type of moves, he don't sign any guy. I mean, well, signing veterans, he do sign veterans. Just I don't think he always add to the team to where we are trying to be uh, this juggernaut of on offense. He does not do that at all, really. But it would be hopefully he can do these things and help us be a great team. If he can adding this guy to the fold. I mean, he Again, injuries been a problem, but he's deadly. He's a big body receiver, not as tall, but kind of stocky built. He
Yeah.
can catch an outside, inside. He have we seen him run the ball a lot with in the run game as well with the Niners. Didn't see that much in Washington because I think it wasn't part of the scheme for him. So just seeing him over the years with the Niners, I just go out the Niner years. He's seen a lot of football. He's seen a lot of plays. He was a force along with having CMC on offense with the Niners. No matter, despite whoever the quarterback was with the San Francisco 49ers. So uh, would it happen? Probably not. Just to add more to this team where we lost a veteran receiver in Michael Pittman Jr., adding someone like Debo Samuel Sr. would definitely, impact this offense, along with Josh Downs, Burks, Alec Pierce, and then you add Tyler Warren at tight end. So it just add more fuel on offense. And then you got JT in the backfield. So uh, it'd be interesting to see how that work out as well too. So hey, we'll see what could happen. He didn't get Juwan Jennings. He went to the Vikings. So it's kind of sucks. But moving along, guys, we won't hold you guys too long. We're at the part now. It's going to be part two of our schedule. Quick recap of our schedule. The first 10 weeks, Austin had us going with 8-2, a reflection of what happened last year at the beginning of the first 10 weeks. We went 8-2. And I had us going 7-3 for the first couple weeks, for the first 10 weeks. For the second part, starting with a division game. It's going to be November 19th, Thursday night game. Short week coming off playing the Miami Dolphins. We will face the Texans in Houston. Austin, how do you feel about this game? And we are, same players from the last game at home. How do you feel about this team again?
Yeah, so I alluded to it last week whenever we were talking about playing the Texans the first time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game. Like I said, every time we play the Texans, it seems like it's a good game. Um, but I gave us the win at home, so I'm going to give us a loss away. So yeah,
And uh, wouldn't be, you did say we split, so this would be the second game that we face them in. This will be a primetime game. Short week, beating the brakes off the Dolphins, 50-0. Then have a short week going to Houston. They're not going to let us sweep them because they are a talented team. They have a great defense, a lot of players on defense, and they have a nice plethora of weapons on offense. And I agree with you saying I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and give us a loss in that week 11 game against the Texans. So we're going to move along to the week 12. That is against the Giants. The Giants, November 29th. That is going to be a home game against the Giants. We know who they have, Scatterboo. They have Jackson Dart at quarterback. And then they have Malik Neighbors, the receiver. And they have some nice weapons on defense as well. They added some guys in the draft this year. Not another defensive guy that go with is it Jadul Carter? Is it
Abdul.
Abdul Carter? He was a top pick last year, and they added a guy this year as well, in a top 4 pick. So with Gomer saying, how you feel about this team coming in our home facing them in week 12, the Giants?
Yeah, I think the Giants are on a slope going up. I think they're good. They're a young team. They're getting better. I think they hired the best coach that they could have hired this go around with Harbaugh. Um, I think Jackson Dart, as long as he plays smarter, he can be a good quarterback in the league for a while. And Cam Scatterbo, same thing. Like if he can stay healthy, I think he can be a solid running back. And like you said, their defense, especially their pass rush, should be really good with the guys that they have. Um, so I don't think this is going to be like a blowout either way. But I do have us winning this one against the Giants. I think right now we're a little bit of a better team still.
Yeah, new head coaching staff. They replaced Brian Dable, and they got John Albar, who's a seen a lot of football, been with the Ravens for 18 plus years. With them, they fired him. Goes to uh, a team, big market, nice players around him. But nevertheless, I don't think that it's enough to overcome a close team that has the weapons as well on offense, and we got the weapons on defense as well to stop neighbors, to stop the guys that they have on the offensive side. Stop, Scatterable. Scatterable ran reckless last year. They got cost the injury, cost him the injury in his season. Same with Jackson Dart. He had a lot of concussions last year as well. I'm not saying that it's going to happen against us, but if he's playing that reckless, I feel like um, it plays in our favor for us, turning the ball over, impacting his team where turnovers, not making the right plays to win the game. So I got us winning as well in that Week 12 matchup against the New York Football Giants. So we are going to go to our bye week. Going into bye week, got the same record, 1-1 going into bye week. Our bye week is always later in the season, but we're gonna pick up off that bye week, going against a tough team. December the 13th in Philly, we have the Eagles traveling to Philadelphia. How you feeling about this? We know what they have, and with Jalen Hurts, you got Barkley at running back, all the weapons they have. With Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. I mean, their defense stacked. They got a bunch of Georgia Bulldog guys on defense, and nice cornerback group as well. How you feel about this? I know it's gonna be a tough one. How you feel about this?
Yeah, after a bye week, hopefully we come out fresh and motivated to finish the year. Like you said, the Eagles are a good team. They're, I mean, a Super Bowl contender. And I mean, they're going to be that until they're just not anymore. Uh,
Yeah.
they might lose AJ Brown, but I do think Devontae Smith and Makai Lemon are still two really good wide receivers.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. They just drafted him. Yeah, you're right.
but yeah, and their defense, like you said, bunch of dogs. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. I don't think they're going to run over us. But I do think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose this game to the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same. It seemed like they are the same team, much like the Chiefs. They are a good team, good contending team. Um, they often have trouble in the beginning of the season offensively, uh, where there's back and forth turmoil with if AJ is traded. You know what? I'm changed it. If AJ is traded, possibly we can have this win if he's traded. That that's projected to be traded maybe to the Patriots. Uh, if he's traded, I think I give us a chance. But if he is not traded, and he's still with the team. I'm going to go with the loss. I'm going to go with the loss with this one. Uh, I guess when that season starts and we see if there's going to be a transaction between trading him or not, I'll probably change that during in the middle of the season where I go from a loss to um, a win. So on that note, we're going to go to this week. Was it 15? Week 15 matchup on my birthday, December 20th. Is going to be the Tennessee Titans. We're going to be traveling to Nashville, where you live, right?
I live 3 hours from Nashville, but
Close,
I'm in
close
Tennessee.
in Tennessee, where we're going to be in your backyard facing
Yeah,
the division foes. We know they have weapons, young talent. How you feel about this?
yeah. I mean, like we said last week, the Titans aren't as bad of a team as it was last year. Um, but I still don't think they're there yet. I do think they're in the right direction, but I don't think they're yet there yet. So I think December 20th, as we're celebrating your birthday, we're gonna
Yeah,
celebrate with some brooms and we're gonna be sweeping because we're sweeping the Titans this year again.
again for the fourth straight year. the fourth straight year where I don't think we done that. We done it before now. We did it. It was 11-0 against them, so we done it before. Uh, so winning, I'm gonna go with the same. I ain't gotta go into the. I'm not even gonna do this. Go ahead and do a win as well, because just even talking about it does nothing. But just say we're gonna win. So gonna go with that. And this week 16 matchup, I am not comfortable with this matchup. There's no time yet, but and no date yet. It is a home game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Last time we faced the Bengals, we got beat by a backup quarterback, and we got beat pretty bad in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow should be in the lineup with his Jamar Chase, with you know Higgins, a receiver, Chase Brown, a running back. I don't know who they have a tight end, but either way, they got two high-paid receivers, and they got a high-paid quarterback who is really talented. The defense, not so much. They did make some moves on defense, uh, and trading for, I think, the guy from New York. Was it Lawrence?
Yeah,
Dexter Lawrence?
yeah, sexy
Trade for Dexter
Dexy.
Lawrence, and then they make some. I broke character on that one. And they added some guys in draft. It was decent in draft too, but
Yeah,
nevertheless, their offense is going to be what it is. It's going to be very talented. They're going to throw the ball a lot. So we got to be on our P's and Q's. We got to be mistake free. No pass interference or holding calls on defense. We have to just man up, line up, defend those guys that are across from the cornerbacks. But how you feeling about this game?
yeah. Uh, our secondary is built for games like this. I think if we stay healthy, this can be a winnable game. The Bengals are a good team offensively, defensively. They got a little better, but still not great defensively. Like
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence helps stop the run game, which is good against us. But I think this is a winnable game. But for now, I think I'm gonna give the win just because Joe Burrow. He's People are saying that he's not as good as he is anymore. He's hurt all the time, so I think he's gonna come in this year and might be in the MVP talks by the end of the year. Uh,
Ooh,
so I think they're gonna take the win on this one.
they are or we are.
They are.
Yeah, I got us going losing as well against the Bengals because it's just too much for us on defense uh, to having to stop those guys. Like I said, they have some great receivers. They're not any pushover receivers. They're talented. Uh, Now we get the crash out chase from against when he faced the Steelers. We got a chance, but right now we don't have that chance. We don't have enough to be in a shootout with this team. The Colts have to be in a shootout with this team. We're overmatched.
Yeah, it's hard whenever a team has two wide receivers that both can be wide receiver ones on most teams in the NFL.
Right. Yeah, being a shootout, I don't think we can win that. I think I want to say the last team to have the ball wins the game, uh, and they fare well with the Cincinnati Bengals because they, like you said, have two guys that can be receiver one, can make impact any point of the game. If Chase is off, then Higgins is going to be performing well. If Higgins out, we know Chase is going to do. That's a big if me saying Chase is being off because he don't really do that. He won a triple crown 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just saying that is, guy pretty much averaged 90 yards 2 years ago. 90 yards a game. So, Sauce Gardner or Mooney going to have to be on. But they're going to have
They're
to watch
both
the
gonna have to be on.
tape. So, yeah, it's going to be, I got us losing that game as well. And now, we got the Browns. We know what they have on offense, but it's their defense. Their defense is really good. Denzel Ward, you got Myles Garrett, you got, just talent on their defense. Deshaun Watson could be starting, or it could be Shedeur Sanders. Either way, like I said, their defense is very, very talented. We've seen it before. We played against this team before. Had a chance to win with Gardner Minshew, but Myles Garrett had like 3 or 4 sacks that game. That game, PJ Walker came in and walked us down. It was a controversial call with, I can't remember our cornerback that we had, that it was a controversial call where it gave them, the Browns, a win, where we were so upset for weeks that the league allowed that to happen, where they call,
Yeah.
like, who was that? You remember that play?
Yeah, I was there
Oh, he was
that
there.
game. I don't remember who it was though. But yeah, I remember being mad that they called what they called, but I don't remember who it was on.
Illegal hands, or it was some, these are illegal
Probably
touching. It was past. It was something.
uh what's that dude's name that was always making mistakes?
It wasn't your saying, 'cause he wasn't there.
That went to the Titans after.
Baker,
Maybe.
Daryl
He
Baker.
might have came in and that was him.
Yeah, Daryl Baker. Yeah, I remember that. That was, ooh. I was mad for a long time. I was mad for a very long time. She said 42 would look good on you. That's a Teresa, guys. She's using a Facebook, not Facebook. She's using YouTube because our Facebook connection has lost. So I've shared the YouTube link in. Um, I would see if I can share it here. Maybe I can share it in here. I've shared it on the page. But yeah, man, it was painful, but nevertheless, we got an opportunity to face them again. Now, this time is in Cleveland.
Yep.
Oh,
Um
no, the Bengals a home game for us. Yeah, this is gonna be in Cleveland, January 3rd.
yeah, they're like you said, their defense very good. That's the only reason they won a few games last year was because their defense. Uh Personally, they drafted well. They got some good young receivers. I think that the guys they got will end up being good in the league. Um, but I don't know if I trust their quarterback situation. I don't know if I trust Deshaun Watson. I don't know if I trust Shador Sanders. And I think that for that reason, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna overtake their defense a few times and get enough points to win this game.
Excuse me. And you're right about that. I don't feel as confident with their quarterback situation. I mean, I know that Shador Sanders is year two guy. Even if he starts, I still feel confident in our team winning. And then Deshaun Watson hasn't played in a long time. He hasn't played in 3 years. Even though the season's pretty much over, I don't think that their team going to be good enough to be in position to be winning games. Probably done, probably for the season. Last year, it was pretty much done, and all they did was kind of stat for Miles Garrett to get the record for the most sacks in a season. So, which is great, impressive for him. I think our
Yeah.
offense needs to be prepared for him as well. You got to say
Mhm.
that. You said,
No, I agree. Like,
yeah,
we have to prepare for Myles Garrett because obviously he's a game wrecker no matter what team he's gonna be on.
man. We just have to prepare for this guy. He is a game worker. I mean, no matter which side he's on, the side where Nelson's on, he's gonna cook in that. If on the side that whoever the right tackle is going to be. Right now, we don't know who's going to be right tackle. Now that Brady Smith left and went to the Texans, so we don't know right now. We're still working those things out. But Tony Soprano have to have to dial up some things on offense to keep him guy in front, not behind the offensive line. But I got us winning as well too. So let's go ahead and go in the season off with the Jacksonville Jaguars at home. This is going to be to be determined, as well as the Bengals was to be determined. So there's no time or date on here, but it is the Jaguars. We've seen this team already in Jacksonville, where we already said we're going to lose.
I
How
said
you
we were
feel about
winning in
this?
Jacksonville.
Oh, you did. I said we're going to lose. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you said we're going to win. So now we have this Week
Um,
18 matchup.
yeah, so like I said last week, I think we're gonna split with the Jags. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna lose our last game, but I have us at 12-5 after that. So I think that's good enough to win possibly the division. But yeah, I mean the Jaguars are a good team. That's why I think we might split with them. Um, yeah,
I have us. You have us 12-5. I have us. 11-6. That's a pretty much a. I had 10-7 last year, and we was on pace until we got hurt. We was on that 8-2, or 7-1 before we well 8-2 the first 10 weeks. So it's not far fetched to go 11-6 or 12-5. So it's not far fetched to believe that your team can do this because they was on pace to do that. Had Daniel Jones been healthy to finish the season. So, guys, on that note, how you guys fared this get your team the team for the season? Austin got 12-5. I have 11-6. Let us know in the comments, guys, so we could see your predictions. So, Austin, anything else you want to add to the show?
Um, no, I think it's good. I think the schedule, we have an easy schedule. Like there's some tough parts in it. We play some tough teams, but it's the NFL. You're gonna play tough teams. Every week's essentially a tough team. But yeah, I think it's in our favor this year. We should make the playoffs. Is all I'm gonna say.
I am going to pray that we do that. If we can pick up where we left off in the first 10 weeks. We have a shot at doing this. So I'm going to roll with what you're saying, and I think that it's possible with what our predictions is. Let's see what the fans are saying. The fans are saying. She said we lose Jacksonville and go 12. I mean, go 12-5 also. Great minds do think a lot. 12-5 is not bad. 11-6 is not bad. So I'm with you, Teresa, and I'm with Austin. It's just that I think a couple games where I think it's a game where I was what game was that? Was it the Bengal game? I said, well, Eagles game. I think we kind of was back and forth. No, we both got lost, right? I think I
We
said
both have losses. You said if they trade AJ, you think we might have a better chance.
yeah. So yeah, we have if they trade, we have a better chance. So it could change my prediction from 11-6 to 12-5. So we neck and neck. Now the interesting part would be what do Harish thinks. He might have us 5-12 or something
Hey,
like that.
I don't know what he thinks.
He may have us at 5-12. So, but guys, we're gonna get up out of here, guys. We only here to talk about the second part of our schedule. So next week we'll talk about maybe some predictions of the guys' prediction of offense and defense where guys will be starting because right now we have some issues that we need to plug in for us offensive line, who will start on offensive line, potential starters, and also potential starters on defense. So tune in next week at 9:30 Eastern time on Tuesdays. Austin, let us know where they can find you at and what you have going.
Yeah,
Maybe
you can.
the sports, any more sports going on, or you done?
No, I'm done right now. But yeah, you can find me on X at Cookie Austin 2.
Yeah, school's about to be out. My kids are excited. So, and we got Memorial Day. So, guys, happy Memorial
Yeah.
Day this weekend. We hope you guys do not get too drunk Monday to where y'all don't get to see us on Tuesday. But yeah, and you can find myself and then Harish. You can find me at I'm Just Senior. Harish at the Uncle Gandhi. He has his show on Thursdays. I think around the same time. But I think he may not be available because he will be on vacation. So shout out to him and his wife taking their vacation as well. So you can find me at I Am Just Senior and then him at Uncle Gandhi. But the show, you can find the show at on all platforms at HS Mob Podcast on all platforms. Follow us. You can follow us on all of them. You can comment, like, all the above, do all the good stuff. But when you're on YouTube, give us a like, comment, and also get subscribed to the channel. Let us know that you're here supporting us. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. And let me see if this last comment is going to be a great show. Guys, enjoy more day. Thank you for that. Hey, Great show, guys. We'll see y'all next week, same time. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, guys. See y'all next week. Shoot.
High every Tuesday night. Yeah, you know